with our second remote version of Shark Tank News. Do you realize it's nearly 60 days since we last set foot on our campus? We hope you're doing well and learning lots of neat things through Vita Vista Virtual School.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. I'm doing even better now because I'm so excited to be on Shark Tank News.
And I am excited to see you because I miss seeing all of our students. I'm doing a lot better now.
Well, do you guys know what students can do in order to stay connected with our campus?
In order to stay connected with our campus, you can join the ASB Google Classroom. If you do that, you can receive the joke of the day like we do every day at school. You can hear about the different Spirit Week activities, and you can hear all about the ASB events news. Another way to stay connected is to attend your teacher's office hours. Teachers not only want to help with work, but they want to connect with you. Believe it or not, all staff miss you guys like crazy and would love a chance to connect with you about absolutely anything.
Another thing, as far as connecting with your counselors, is messaging us via email or calling our phone, or now that we have our Google Voice number, you can text us, and our number is right here. Great news, we just started a Counseling Cove Instagram, so it's going to be brand new. You'll get to go along with the journey as well when we post it, so that would be one way to connect with your fellow students and your counselors and staff automatically. But something that I've been doing is during the regular school day, what I have been doing is stopping and taking breaks or having lunch and connecting with Miss Hernandez and doing things that I would normally do on my regular day, day-to-day activities. So what you can do is connect with your peers and say, hey, let's take our break together, let's take our lunch together, and get on Zoom or get on anything that you're using to connect virtually and have that lunch break with them.
What should students do if they're feeling lonely or overwhelmed?
If students are feeling lonely, overwhelmed, I think that the first thing you have to remember is that it's totally normal to be feeling those ways in these times, because none of us have been in this situation before. We're all experiencing it for the first time. So it's definitely difficult, not only for students, but it can be difficult for adults as well. So one of the things that we recommend is definitely to call or set up a virtual appointment with your counselor, either Miss Bianca or Miss Danielle or both of us. It doesn't matter. We are here for you guys. Like Miss Bianca said, we do have our Google phone numbers that we got just so that we can communicate with you guys. You can call us, text us during school hours so that we can be available to help you and talk to you just like we were when we were in school. Another thing to do is try to connect with at least one person a day, whether it's through email, regular mail, text, chat, or a virtual meeting. Make sure it's someone you trust and that you know well, but try to reach out to your friends and family. Maybe you can even play a game. I know that my family is meeting together on Zoom tonight to do a virtual trivia, and last week we did categories.
We all have tools in our toolbox, right? So something that as counselors we get to enjoy doing with our students is teaching them coping skills. Coping skills are different for everybody, and we have to find out what works for us, and that's something that we can help you with. When my emotions are really becoming overwhelming and too much for me, I enjoy playing with my dogs because they bring me a lot of happiness, but also talking to someone I trust. I talk to my mom a lot when I'm feeling a little bit lonely and by myself. I also find that what works for me is using breathing techniques to really get me through those moments where I feel like maybe things are closing in, and I just, it helps me breathe through the moment and get past it.
Is there any other advice you would like Vita students to know before you sign off?
I think that the main thing that we want students to know is that we miss you. We miss all of you a lot. We miss being at school and connecting with you guys and laughing with you guys and helping you through all the different things that you're going through. We're thinking about you every single day.
If you or someone you know, for whatever reason, are feeling like things are becoming too much, remember that we do have the anonymous tip line, World. That's psstworld.com/report it. Or email, call, and text your counselors, because we're just one click away to providing anything that you need. Remember, we really do love you.
We do.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you later.
Bye, Sam.
Missing your friends? Our reporter Jimmy shows you how to be more connected to friends even when you can't meet up with them in person.
We're talking man to man, whether we're talking sun to sun, 'cause he's my best friend. he's my best friend. La la, ba da 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 ya, ba da 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 ba, ba da 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 ya, ba da da beep beep bo bo bye, rubba dubba beep bo bye, rubba dubba beep bo bye. We're talking man to man, whether we're talking sun to sun, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best friend. La la, ba da 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 ya, ba da 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 ba, ba da 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 ya, ba da beep beep bo bo bye, rubba dubba beep bo bye, rubba dubba beep bo bye bye. Whoops. Well, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun. Whether we're talking man to man or whether we're talking sun to sun, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best friend. La la, ba da da.
Being in quarantine may be boring, but at least you get to sleep in. Take a look at some of the other things people are grateful for.
Life in quarantine could be so boring. But at least I got this light to turn off and on.
Honestly, life in quarantine has been fine.
What do you mean, Mr. McCarty? You haven't showered or changed clothes in weeks.
Yes, I have, Mr. Succulent.
Quarantine may be boring, but at least we can TikTok while social distancing.
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house, bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house, bored. I'm in the house, bored.
I ain't even going for so.
Life in quarantine may be a little bit boring, but at least your desk now can be a comfy couch.
Life in quarantine can be tiring, but at least I get to spend more time with this little guy.
Hey Vita Sharks, life in
What's for lunch?
quarantine means that there's more cooking and cleaning to do. I don't know, what are you making us? But I know when dessert's here. Oh, thank you. Did you eat my bar?
Life in quarantine can seem endless, but at least there's time to engineer.
Quarantine may be hard, but cuddling with our pups is fun.
Life in quarantine might be challenging, but at least there's Oreos.
Life in quarantine may be lonely, but at least I found this snail to keep me company. Gary?
Life in quarantine can be unbearable.
But at least we have
each other! But he makes it more bearable.
Meet Baloo Brumbaugh, the new bear cub.
Hi, Baloo. You can follow him at Baloo Bear Bear on Instagram. That's spelled BALOOBEARBEAR. Say hi, Baloo!
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Keep innovating, designing, and creating.